easy now, one and all, welcome. Episode 44, TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded. And here we are at the mob farm. I've been AFKing here for quite a long time just now before I started recording. Just hoovered the house while our friend here was standing by the mob farm. I've got some delicious sandwiches. And you'll notice a few other new bits and bobs on the bar there. We've got a sharpness 5 red steel halberd nowadays that we made ourselves on the stream the other day. And a load of shuriken. These are half red steel and half manilian. Manilian. And they do 189 attack damage each, and we can fire these real quick. Look at this. And then you can pick them all back up again as well. It's really cool. So we can probably deal like quite a lot of damage with these. And then with this halberd with 772 attack damage, that's just insane. With the sharpness 5 ting. So yeah, pretty nice weapon upgrades that we picked up on the stream the other day. And so I've just been hanging out here. Look at that. Okay, yeah. You can really feel the game took a hit there. And one of the things I did on the stream the other day as well is I removed carrots from the filter system. So the carrots are not going to go through and get destroyed anymore. But everything else will. But I just want the carrots because I need some vegetables in my life. I look, we've accidentally picked up a potato there. That can go. So let's see how much all of this gets us. Like I said, I was hoovering the house, I reckon, for about half an hour, like 40 minutes of AFKing. So it'll be interesting to see. And also, oh yeah, see, the carrots are staying. Let's just step forward to try and get some levels. We're going to pick up a load of stuff we did. That's fine. It's quite amazing just seeing the pig iron just flowing in like that, isn't it? It's beautiful. So it seems like actually when you're using this thing on scale, it really is the hopper at the very top of the whole chain that is keeping things very slow. Anyway, look, all the coins are being successfully destroyed. Coins and potatoes there. Perfect. So yeah, midwinter, these carrots are pretty crucial if you can't farm. It's kind of a nice little trick. Yeah, so I just am ending up manually pushing this stuff in here. I suppose the way to do it would be to jump back up and AFK for a little bit longer. And then you gradually kind of catch up with the amount that you did at the beginning as the system kind of catches up. But anyway, for now, we've managed to get over half a stack of carrots. That's our vegetable itch scratched. And yeah, a decent amount of pig iron, couple ingots of iron there. And then we've got some treasure bags, which I'm sure we'll get some gold out of as well. But let's not open those just yet. We'll do that when we're back at the base, I think. We can leave this guy behind. And yeah, I've got a few bits and bobs to do today. But I suppose the really big news... Oh, I forgot to bring the silverwood logs with me to finish this. Oh, okay, we'll have to go back then. But the really big news is that on the stream the other day we did experiment an awful lot with going in and out of the Nether. And I think we're all in agreement that it's not world breaking. It just temporarily kind of messes with that session. When you come back from the Nether, your crafting grid is messed up until you relog. I tested like every other TFC mechanic and all the rest still work when you come back from the Nether. So it seems to only be the crafting grid that gets confused. But we're doing regular backups of the world now anyway, so if anything bad happens, we can always revert. But yeah, it appears to all be working fine, which is very encouraging. Alright, back in business. So let me just dash some of these things away. Okay. So should we open up all our treasure bags here? What have we got? Some useless armor, of course, as per. A few gold ingots there. Emerald as well, not bad. Okay, and that's everything. So we've established the vanilla armor is useless to us, so we just throw that overboard. As it were. And so between episodes I've also finished off my massive batch of dust processing, so we have all of this, and all of this to process now as well. So we're just gonna do all that and just see exactly how much we come up with, including these 2 stacks here. First things first, melt down all our gold coins. So as you guys know, the plan is fully to fight a wither, and we're going to be doing that tomorrow, Friday, the 12th of June. We're going to be doing it that Friday evening, basically. At 10 PM UK time, there's going to be a live stream where we fight this wither over in the Nether, and then hopefully win, and then like farm up a few more, and have some beacons around here, which is going to be absolutely beautiful. If we can get to that point, that'd be truly remarkable. How's that going? Yeah, very good. What should we do next? Do the gold in there. So yeah, so that's kind of why we're just making sure we've got all the resources we could possibly ever ask for. Yeah, there's a lot to process here. Now look, our personal health has been also of paramount importance recently, and by personal health I mean our in-game hygiene, or no, not hygiene, what do you call them? Food groups. Our in-game food groups. Look, we are up to 2,000 max XP now, which is very nice. But let's keep the pressure on here. Let's not slip and just start eating carrots on their own now. Check it out, I'd run out of potatoes, so that's where the carrots come in. And we have a little bit more fruit. We have some winter berries, I believe, stored down in there for when these blackberries run out. But actually, oh, I didn't bring my knife over with me. Okay, we'll have to make a little temp knife. So yeah, so we're managing to maintain kind of good food group management, even in the depths of winter here, which is quite nice. And I mean, I do make a good sandwich here. You have to admit. Oh, that's some good stuff. In fact, we should probably cut the mold off these guys first. Okay, amazing, and we can fill up our jar with them. But look, also down here, we keep doing this, and now it just got to the point where we're just eating these levels straight away. That's the only purpose for these, now that we've done all our enchanting, is just to max out our hit points through levels 2. Ooh, I think we're full. Yeah, we are. Oh my god, look at that. Party time. Woo! Okay, amazing. Looking good. So we're nearly at level 60 here. In fact, I'm sure we will be by the time we've finished all these berries, no? Pretty epic. There it is, level 60. And we still got another stack. Oh, amazing. Okay, very nice. When I'm 64. Okay, so how's all that iron getting along? I thought I'd go over and do my foodie bits while the iron was processing. We can probably chuck... No, not those. That one goes in there. Fine. Yes, look, this has all finished. And how much is it? 133 ingots. Whew! Do we have a nugget? Yeah, we do. We have a nugget here. So one of these, I think, will top off that 8th. Yep, that 8 nuggets into 134. Nice. Not too bad. So we can just start pouring. Oh look, there's a gold block there I forgot about. Lovely. Alright, and we're done. And so I know I've shown you this before, but this is what an Unbreaking 3 hammer's worth looks like. Excluding the pig iron, which we got from the mob farm, and I guess there was 2 of those iron ingots came from the mob farm too. 23 silver there, load of aluminium, tin, bismuth, lead, rose gold, lots of copper. Yeah, lots of copper, which is really good. All of these Thorncraft shards, all of these dusty bits, and then all of these powdery bits. I think we can turn that lapis into real lapis and count that in graphite. So yeah, lots of stuff there, which is very nice, very nice. So now if we turn our attention down here, you'll notice our bismuth stack is already absolutely maxed out. So I'm going to turn all the bismuth we have up there into bismuth bronze, which means we're going to need to take a lot of zinc, because zinc's one of the things, I think one of the only things we don't get from here. And look, and that's a silly amount of bismuth there that we're going to have to put into this. And I think, yeah, the alloy smelter recipe, I know it's 1 for 1. So we need to basically take 38 ingots of zinc down there. So we're gonna use up an awful lot of this zinc, making a huge amount of bismuth bronze, but why not? And I don't think we really ever need to do anything like this ever again. Well, certainly not for a long time. So yeah, let's do it. In fact, I've changed my mind because we're going to end up committing way too much of our copper forwards to it. So we're not actually going to do quite that much of it. We'll just do 16 ingots of bismuth, and we'll just put our spare bismuth down there. I think that's a fine place to keep the spare stuff. So we actually, in actual fact, we only need 16 of these ingots of zinc, and that saves more zinc for any other alloys that use it later that we might discover that we actually need. I don't know what those might be. So 16, then we need 32 ingots of copper, which we've got right there. And that still means we can add 31 copper to our main stack downstairs. Seems sensible to me. Wait, is this right? Yeah, it is, because it's taken 2. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's going to bang out a load of that. Oh, look, here's one we must have flicked through the ceiling by mistake. There we go. So while that's going, the rest of this copper can come downstairs, I think. Although the main thing I noticed we're really low on is sterling silver. I can't remember the recipe for sterling silver. Yeah, it's just silver and copper. I thought it might be that. So, what is it? 60 or as little as 20. We could put in as little as 20% of copper up to 40. But what about the alloy smelter recipe? Oh wow, we can do these in arc furnace too. But we need flux. Interesting. And the alloy smelter, I think 3-to-1. It's like a 75%. Yeah, okay, we can do that. I think that's fine. How much actual normal silver? Because we've got quite a lot of normal silver. So let's just say before we put this copper down, let's push all of this silver, or at least most of it. We've got 23. Yeah, let's push all of that forwards to sterling silver. Why not? Oh yeah, we need to be emptying this thing regularly. I forget about that. Okay. Alright, perfect. I mean, this thing absolutely, just with the octadic capacitor in there, it just goes so fast. It's unreal. It's very cool. Just remove that. I think we'll get our last 2. Oh no, we can't, because there's 2 spare ingots. Okay, fine. Well, that's all good. Let's get those placed down then. Alright, big in the game. Getting some pretty large stacks down there now. So with everything else we've got here, yeah, we can chuck all the tin up there. That's a lot of tin. If we need just loads more copper to turn, then we could make such large stacks of the rest of the bronze, couldn't we? I mean, our gold situation is kind of mad now. But lucky we have this overflow, and so many recipes use gold and copper. What I've noticed, at least from immersive engineering, is, I think it's fairly across the board, like gold and copper tend to be quite prominent in most recipes. Lots of rose gold here as well. It's very cool. What's this? Lead. Where's our lead? Yeah, we've got decent amounts of lead. Is there anything we don't have lots of now? Not much. And then the aluminium situation is just getting a bit ludicrous. We've now got, like, working on our 4th full stack here. But soon we will have a use for it, and we'll cut the aluminium right down to size with a nice 4 beacons or something, you know? Okay, last but not at all least, then is our pig iron and our standard iron, our wrought iron here. I guess, what's that down there? That's wrought iron. Our pig iron stacks are full. So yeah, let's... Oh, that's weird. I think I've encountered this glitch before. There's like, you see, look how I step up? There's like a ghost ingot on the floor there. I think you need to log. I have had this glitch happen once or twice before when I've placed an ingot down. It vanishes immediately, but it's kind of like still there. Let's see if my theory is correct. Aha! There it is, ghost ingot. How dare you. So we should just be able to start. Yeah, okay, now it works. Funny that one, isn't it? Not sure what causes that. That's just a normal TFC thing. It's probably been there from day dot. Okay, amazing. This is pretty cool. So what else can we do to level things out here, like to create more of an even spread? Like, we don't have very much brass, we don't have very much bronze or black bronze. Platinum we need to go out and actually mine, because we're not getting any of that from our sifting processes. And I just think we just don't get quite enough copper from our sifting processes either. So for me, it would be like if we went out and found a nice rich copper vein and a rich platinum vein and maybe some nickel as well, because we don't get that from our sifting. Those are like the three things we need to mine here. And of course cobalt and ardite are a thing as well, but I think the next thing is the ore excavator. I would imagine with all this resource gathering we have now, we could go next episode and build an ore excavator. And so I think we've talked about that in the past. I think that's the next step for everything down there. So yeah, that's awesome. And then I'll pack away all of this stuff between episodes. Now both of these have stopped because I think we're just absolutely stacking. Yeah, we've got loads of charcoal down there, loads of coal coke too, because there's even more of all this stuff up there too. So we'll just leave those for now. That's fine that they're off. Should we have a sandwich? I think we've earned it. So I want to do a couple of little buildy things here before we just finalise our preparation for the wither fight tomorrow. The first thing is, what I should have done at the start of the episode, I should have taken these logs with me over there. But then also I wanted to check how much willow have we got. Loads. Amazing. Okay, so let's do that bit first. I'm gonna take a full inventory's worth, because I think we might need it. And what I want to do, when you're coming in on the train over there, our tower thing looks a little bit silly because the bottom of it isn't really thick enough, and we always said we would thicken it out when we had more willow wood, and we never got around to it. Do you see what I mean? It's like a little bit of thickness there, but it needs to look way more supported at the bottom. And yeah, I think we've got more than enough willow to do it now. It just looks silly up there, doesn't it? So let's do that now. Alright, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the little montage there. Doesn't the base of that tower looks so much better now? Yeah. And I think these lights work too and make the track a little bit safer. I was getting zombies spawning on it. I think they were spawning on top of the logs, because all the rest of it is tracks or stairs, right? But they would spawn on top of these logs, I think, and then, you know, you get sent back halfway through, and nah, that was not the one. So we've lit them all up. We're still probably going to do more work on this build, like in terms of making the legs look a bit beefier. But that's a project for maybe another day. Now, something was brought to my attention by Poseidon, ex-Poseidon, I think. We've got a wrong note in here. This. It's not B-A-B. It should be B. B flat. B. Like that. Let's have another listen. Okay, nice big lag spike in the middle there to just ruin it, but... Yep, that's right. That's what it's supposed to be. I didn't even know my own tune. And massive shout outs to ex-Poseidon there for like being able to hear that. That's a musical ear you've got there, my friend, 100%. And thank you for keeping me in check there, right? Yeah, very cool. So just looking at how much more silverwood we've got, that's about it. So we might need to plant a few more of these trees now. Let's plant 3 more of these guys in around this area here. Yeah, I think I was going to say, whoa, what's that? No, that's not a silverwood tree. Right, but if we've got 3 more on the way, that's going to be very helpful. And yeah, like I say, I think fences and things, maybe even fences along the underside would look really nice. It's going to be a nightmare to build, and I should have maybe planned the order of the blocks I placed, because we'll have to build loads of scaffolding all along underneath. But yeah, we need to go and make some more sandwiches. And I think really bit of a shorter episode today, but that's it, because we just need to get this episode out. It's kind of like acting as a little advert for tomorrow's big live stream. We're going to go into the Nether. We're going to fight a wither on the roof of the Nether, and we're going to win with our lovely new weaponry here. And we'll take like strength potions, and we'll take all sorts of potions from in there. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. So 10 PM tomorrow. Tune in, you guys. Yeah, just needed to do a few bits and bobs around the place. I think we've done them. What time was it? Yeah, we're like bang in the middle of winter now. So that's interesting. I wonder if those berries, are they still okay in here? Yeah, they're doing fine. Let's cut the mold off those, because they're the most important thing to preserve right now. Yeah, looking good, I think. Looking good. I always forget to cut the mold off the first sandwich. I need to cut the mold off of everything here. Right, there we go. There we go. Oh, last of the berries there. Last of the summer fruits. Or something. So just before we finish, it's just interesting looking at some of these descriptions. So when the sandwich we were making before that had the blackberries in, it was perfectly bitter. However, the savoury and sweetness was a bit ridiculous. Not sour, not salty. Now this one has wintergreen berries in instead of blackberries. Otherwise it's the same. Ridiculously savoury still, and ridiculously sweet. So some of these other ingredients perhaps are causing the ridiculousness. It's just kind of funny. So these sandwiches, they really mess with like everything that you try to do, I swear. There we go. That's better. But yeah, once we've done the wither fight, we won't be so concerned with our food groups again. We can go back to just being an unhealthy slob and just eating like just a block of cheese on its own. There we go. Right, okay. All's well that eats well. So if I haven't said it enough already, tune in tomorrow, Friday, 12th of June, 10 PM UK time, for a live wither fight here in TerraFirmaCraft. We'll probably find out after all this hype that we can't even make it. There's gonna be some kind of thing that stops it spawning in or something, but who knows. But tune in and we're gonna do it then. So yeah, thank you for watching, one and all. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.